Nice to meet
Awesome.
you and congratulations.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. By the way, I'm speaking about the series. What did you like most about this project? Both of you. Tell me.
What did we like most about this project? There's so much that was involved in it. I think at the end of the day, what I liked most about this project was getting to work with Alaqua Cox, who plays Maya López, and getting to learn ASL, American Sign Language, and to work with her. I think for me that was the most special in creating that relationship and learning this new language to be
Yeah.
able to bring this story to life.
Yeah, for me it was that, and also working with an indigenous cast, indigenous director, having it, having the hands-on experience of working on this story. I think that was a thrill to me.
And in the same line, it's a different kind of series, a different kind of superhero series. How will you define it?
Gritty,
Yeah, I think that Echo is definitely it's gritty, it's hard
hard
hitting.
hitting. Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
first TV MA project to come out of the MCU, and so I think audiences are going to be surprised by how violent it is, but also how compelling and grounded the stories are within the family relationships.
It's a very character-driven show, which, I don't think we've seen that yet in Marvel. So I'm really excited for
Yeah.
people to see that.
Yeah, I think about that. What can you tell me about the production process? No, how many times is being through, or what was the most challenging thing you going to confront in the production process?
I think that the process of filming Echo was actually really seamless. I think all of us were surprised because this is such a large production that sometimes things can take really long. But we all come from indie film,
Yeah.
and so it was a nice stage to be able to take our space and take our time. But then the part that was really what I was really curious on how we were going to navigate was how are we going to work with deaf members of production with deaf actors like Alaqua, and there was a lot of deaf people behind the scenes, and so I was curious going into it, but it was really seamless. There were a lot of interpreters. All of us were learning ASL and are continuing to learn ASL, so that instead of being a struggle or a challenge, it was something that we were up to the task for, and it was really inspiring of how we can actually move forward as an industry to be more inclusive of deaf folks.
And I got to give props to Marvel for providing us the tools to be able to achieve filming and being very authentic and doing a good job on it. They did an amazing job providing all those things for us.
Just you say in the other question about the this is a strong character series,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Yeah. How would you work with your character? Because it's an important character
Yeah.
in the relationship with Maya.
Yeah.
How do you find it? Yeah.
Well, I was talking with Sydney. We didn't want to make him like a typical uncle,
Yeah.
Uncle Henry from the reserve or reservation. So I had ideas of bringing in more of. He liked disco music. He was more androgynous. I had based him, loosely on Richard Gere and Tina Turner. Then I wanted just a different take on what I've been used to playing.
Yeah.
And they allowed that creative freedom to try to go there. And working with Alaqua Cox and the scenes we did, I was amazed and just very thankful to be in the presence and working the scene with such a gifted, talented actor. And I'm really excited for people to see her performance in this. And I got to say, I'm only good as my scene partner, and she just took me to a different level.
And finally, what can you tell me about the relation with the directors of the series? How do you work with that?
I've had a chance to work with Sydney Freeland before on a couple of projects. So when I saw that she was at the helm of it, I knew that I wanted to be a part of it, and was so excited to work with her again because she has such a calm presence on set, but has such a clear voice. So getting to work with Sydney again was awesome, and then
Yeah.
also getting to work with the other director, Kat McKenzie. She brought a different energy, but one that was also as strong and as clear. She would come to set and would play music, so we would get all into the same space and get into that good kind of energy to set the scene. But I think both of these two badass Indigenous women who shepherded this project, like, it couldn't have been the same if it hadn't been for them being leaders on this set.
Well, thank you very much for this, Norman.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.